I would like to show you how you can add audio to your Google Slides as well as your Seesaw. And I will show you how to add the audio in different smaller bites right into your Seesaw. So the first thing here is I have a Google slide pulled up for a story that's going to go on Google Slides and Seesaw. And I purchased a $30 microphone for my computer, and that is worth its weight in gold for recording. So the first thing you're going to do is record. So I plug in the microphone, make sure that the audio input is set to this microphone. And then I'm going to put the files on Google Slide into the grid view. So I'm going to go to View, Grid View, because I've found that if I don't do that, every time I switch slides, the Google QuickTime, the Apple QuickTime closes for each slide. It's just a bit of a pain. So I leave it in Grid View. And then I open my QuickTime. I can see at the top here. And if I hit, so I want to save it to that folder. So File, New Audio Recording. And I'm going to record this little bit here of instructions. I live in a cactus. I live in a cactus. And then I'm going to close that. And because it's just a little bit, I'm going to name it what it is. I'm going to save this. Okay, now this is ready to go onto Seesaw. So I've already opened up Seesaw. I've inserted my files. I've inserted the clip art. And I want to add the instructions right here so that when I click on it, it can just read this one bitty part. I found before I was doing it into the comments, and that works. You can insert audio now there. Or if you click this, I find it does a whole screen recording with that. I don't want that. I just want to insert that little bit of audio. So I'm going to upload the file I just did. And it plays nice with the M4A format that is the default for QuickTime. So that can go right in there. So now a student can go to each page and they can click if they need to, just to hear that little piece. So now if I listen, I live in a cactus. Okay, and now I'm going to save that. And if I go back in, I just want to make sure that's saved. And I've already inserted it into each page. Okay, this cute little story is a project I've been working on for a client, so this is not my own. I'll put a link in the video description as to where you can find this once it is uploaded to TPT. Now, I wanted to show you this, and then I also wanted to show you how you insert that audio into Google Slides. So here's the Google slide. I want to put it back on master view just because I like that. Okay. Now for here, if I go to insert the audio here from my desktop, okay, now okay, so the first problem I had run into when I first started doing this process is that the M4A file does not insert into this Google. Google and Apple don't play nice together. So if I hit colors 1, I'm uploading that to the drive. Oh, different book, but that will work. Okay, and I go to insert audio. Okay, it's not, the M4A version is not even available for me to upload. So I'm just gonna, and so you can see that they are MP3. I just want to share with you a little fairly inexpensive way that I have found to convert them. This is how I have found after doing about a day's worth of research, but if you have a different way, feel free to let me know. So I found this platform called Cloud Convert, and this allows me to easily convert my M4As to MP3s. And I purchased 1,000 minutes worth of time, and that was roughly $15. So that will last me quite a while for this type of project. So you can choose which type of file you have and what you want to convert it to. And there's all different sorts of files you can see here. And then I'm not, again, they're not sponsored. I just like this program. And what I also like is that you can choose to insert them to Google Drive right away. So you can connect this to your Google Drive. So once you have converted it, there's not much else that you need to do. So I can also, I'll just show you that where the little button goes. Oh, actually, I do need to do the one I just did. Okay, so when I add that, I'll take that one off. It gives me the option to save that one directly to Google Drive, which I want it to do. So now I have all those and they are saved on Google Drive. So now I can insert them into my project. So I'm going to go to Insert, Audio, and then I always save them like in the desert. I use the name of the file. And now there's that little audio so that if a student is unable to read it for whatever reason, or they want to double check their reading, they can hear that right on the slide.
In the desert.
And that is how you can add audio right to Seesaw or into Google Slides.